let's talk about some actual topics that are going on in the world, because often with guests we don't do that.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of stuff's been happening recently, and we've not spoke about it. So there's Logan Paul Mayweather next week.
That is on the 6th.
So
this is the last podcast before that.
Okay, well, let's get some predictions going. We also have Jake Paul now announced is fighting Tyron Woodley, which is ridiculous.
And they'll be doing a face-off, something to do with faces,
right,
on Friday.
Really?
Apparently.
Wait, when's this fight meant to be happening?
They haven't announced yet, but I think that's how they're going to announce it. Is they'll have I read that online. I don't know how true it is because Jake Paul. You never know. You
never know.
And then obviously the Tyson Fury, or not Tyson Fury, the other Fury,
Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury.
That fight was never going to happen.
Do you reckon one day?
It might happen one day, but it was never going to happen now.
No,
because it doesn't make sense for either of them, really.
Yeah,
because Tommy Fury might be very good, and that would be risk for Jake, whereas Jake beating Tommy would stop his entire career.
Yeah,
true. But I think it would. I think Tommy wants to fight more than Jake wants to fight.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
A lot of money in that fight.
Yeah, like it's like, I mean, unless Tommy goes on to be like world champion, it's probably more money in that fight than any other fight he'll ever have.
Yeah,
potentially. And I don't want to, presume.
He seems to be doing all right though. I don't.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Love Island stuff's going well.
Yeah.
His relationship's going well. It looks like so.
Yeah.
Congrats, Tommy, if you're watching this podcast.
You smash life. So what do you reckon, Logan v Mayweather?
Well,
Give us the prediction.
I'm still trying to figure out whether it is actually like a legitimate fight. Like, I know it is happening.
So it's exhibition, so it won't count on the records.
Yeah.
But as far as we're aware, there's no head guards.
Right.
And I believe the gloves, I don't actually know if the gloves, but I assume if it's exhibition, they might make the gloves slightly
bigger.
Yeah.
Well, I've just had brain freeze. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Well, in my opinion, it's like, yeah, so it's not going to go on the record either way, whatever happens. If Logan wins, if Floyd wins, it's just an exhibition,
Oh, yeah, that was it. If it's exhibition and it goes all the distance, or like goes the distance, I don't think there's even a winner.
Yeah. So it's like the Tyson fight, right? The Tyson...
Ooh. But they'll both come out being like, yeah, I won that.
Yeah, I mean, everyone will still look at it. I mean, ultimately, if it goes the distance, Logan's the winner.
The thing is, if Logan, if he makes himself look good,
that's what he needs to do.
He's the winner.
Yeah,
if he wins. But I think if he wins, then it's like that destroys all sort of like my size people boxes, because it's like no matter how good you are at Mayweather's size, a big bloke can train for a couple of years and beat you.
Yeah,
that's the effect it will have.
Well, that's what I mean. You know how everyone always says like he's the greatest boxer of all time or whatever. If Logan puts up a good fight against him, then just because of size, the greatest boxer of all time has to be a heavyweight or like a heavier fighter.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. But I guess that's why weight classes exist, really, isn't it? To make sure that people who are really good can still be really good in their own category. But he's unreal though, like Floyd.
Just to clear up, I don't think Logan's going to win. In any way. Yeah. I reckon 3rd or 5th round. TKO, like stoppage.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like that's why it's an exhibition match, because like it would never make sense. Not only like physically, but also like why would Floyd take it, and risk his record? But he won't now because there's no risk to it. There's probably a risk of maybe embarrassment, but for the amount of money they'll make, which I think is going to be a lot. Floyd's been saying 100 million. I don't know if that's true, but
I got no idea.
I don't know.
Although I feel like his pride is like he is someone that heavily relies on pride, so for him to lose that,
Mayweather,
yeah,
I was about to say Logan Paul, not so much. He's quite. He'll make a meme of himself.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is nothing to lose. Like if you lose to the greatest boxer of all time,
how funny though if it was like literally like the bell goes and Mayweather just like ducks one and knocks him straight out. It would be the funniest thing.
But he'll meme that himself, won't he? Like you said, I think Logan won as soon as the contract was signed, or as soon as the fight was announced. But I think that's also why they pushed it back, because the hype wasn't really there. Which it was true, wasn't it? Like there wasn't really much hype around the fight. Immediately, they kind of needed the extra few months to kind of pump it up a little bit.
I feel. Are you gonna watch it?
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch it live though, because we've got Sideburn filming on the Monday. It's Sunday night.
Ooh.
It's like the Sunday going into the Monday.
Can't you do Sidemen Reacts and watch it live together?
Well, yeah, we've got a main Sideburn video on Monday. So
what are you doing?
I don't even know. I can't even remember. I do know actually. I do know what we're doing. I can tell you after. You'll find it cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I won't stay up and watch it. I tried to stay up and watch the Jake Paul Gibb fight, and that's about the only one that hasn't involved JJ.
So all the guys went to Miami to watch that fight, and I didn't go. I think at the time I was doing something that I couldn't really justify going. But obviously I wanted to support Gibb, so I stayed up all night. And obviously it happened so quick. And I was like, what the hell? That was a disappointing, 5 a.m. It's always later than they say as well, isn't it? Like, because no one knows. No one knows when they're going to go. Even they don't know when they're going to fight. So they can always give it they can only give a prediction. But in America, as we know in the UK, a fight's going to start at 10, probably start like 11 o'clock, half 11. But it feels so much worse when you think the fight's going to start like at 3 a.m. and you're there at like 6 a.m. You're like, where's the fight? Yeah. Especially with the Jake Paul and Ben Askren one, because it got pushed back as well. And I was just sat there watching people perform like, what is going on? Like, to be fair, the performances were better than I thought they were going to be, but I was like, why? why is this happening? What time is it meant to be, the Logan fight?
It's Vegas, right?
Yeah, I thought it was midnight, but
so it's Vegas. It'll be
yeah. Apparently it's like 4.
Yeah,
something like that.
Because they're a solid.
I just don't think I can. I don't think
if it was an exhibition, I would definitely. But it is. So I'm like, they don't make much of a deal of it because obviously they can't really promote it as an exhibition all the time because then it's like, well, it's kind of you're kind of promoting a fight that's got risk underneath hasn't got risk to it. But
I think Logan though he's gonna have a good walkout song. If he doesn't, that's like he's got to like "Shorty It's Your Birthday" whatever that song is. He's got to have something short or like something related that's just gonna goad. Mayweather.
I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be a good event and I don't know if it'll be a good fight.
Yeah,
I'm not really. I don't know. I'm kind of more excited in a weird way for the. I don't know if I am for the TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, I feel like
I think I am for that.
But that's been letting me down more and more recently.
Gibb.
Yeah, Gibb and Deji, I guess.
Gibb and Deji weren't in it.
Yeah. I don't know because I don't care about the main fight of that TikTok one, the Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall.
Didn't know them until the fight.
So I mean, I don't care, but I still want to watch it. So. Yeah. I actually think I care more about that one I will stay up for sure.
But then Gibbs one is an exhibition as well, right?
Yeah, they're all exhibition.
They're all So that's what always puts me off. I'm like I was trying to that's why I haven't been enjoying Jake's journey to be fair because like
exhibition fights.
Yeah, so that's why there's an issue with Gibb and Taylor for the head guards, right? Yeah. So I think that's what Taylor was saying. He was like, I would love to actually take them off, but like we can't. We're not allowed to because it's not pro fight.
No, they're not wearing head guards.
Did they change that then?
It was either head guards and lighter gloves or. No head guards and heavier gloves.
Right, okay.
And I think they went no head guards.
Okay,
and 16 ounce or something.
But I guess even that reason then is probably why they have to go with the heavier gloves.
Yeah, because Gibb was like, I wanted to use 12-ounce gloves or whatever.
And no head guards.
Yeah, no head guards. And then Taylor was just like, I mean, you signed what I signed. It says this. We can't change it.
I hope Gibb does a walk like his first fight. Like his ring walk doing
that. Yeah.
That was the funniest where he just like turned around.
I don't like. This fight is gonna hurt me.
Well, that's why we enjoy the Jake Paul, Ben Askren, Logan Paul, Floyd because we have no like involvement in it really. Yeah. Like obviously, I guess it can be Team YouTube a lot of the time, but it is still Jake Paul. But with like even Deji, like we've all had issues with Deji in the past, but I still want him to win. I'll still be nervous for him, But yeah,
who do you want to win, Logan or Mayweather? Just want to, not think. Will.
Who do I think will?
No, who do you want?
Who do I want to win? Honestly, I want Mayweather to win.
Oh, see, I want Logan to win.
I kind of want Logan to win because it would be such a what the hell moment. But I just think the repercussions will get so annoying so quickly.
Like it would damage boxing, is that what you think?
But I don't really watch too much boxing, so that doesn't bother me. I just know like you would then have Jake would go on another level, like in terms of ego. Logan, like I'm liking Logan the last recently, and you just know he would revert back to being I'm greatest boxer of all time.
Yeah.
Which would be funny, but then it would get like, I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much after the initial shock.
True, because I think Logan has definitely changed a lot recently, but that's because he's had failures, isn't it? And like you have to change the way you are seen because otherwise you look like
also,
an idiot.
I find him so much funnier in failure than he is in victory. Like, because he gets a lot of dubs, like, in life, in like the Pokemon thing, and like massive. Like he does well, and they're fun, but he is quite funny when he, mucks up.
Yeah, true. So I guess if he beat the greatest boxer of all time, And to be fair, even if I beat the greatest boxer of all time, I'd be letting you know every single day.
Yeah, you would be. Yeah,
I wrote a shirt. I was like, I beat Floyd Mayweather every day of my life.
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be like JJ after he beat Jay Weller. Where he went to Sainsbury's with like that.
Yeah.
He's so mad though that wouldn't even go on his record.
Yeah.
Logan has just beaten Floyd Mayweather. He's still 0-1 or 0-1-1.
Yeah, it doesn't count. But I think I want Logan. I have nothing against Floyd. You know, I enjoy watching him fight, and I give respect to him for being so good. And his great career. But yeah, it'd be funny to see Logan beat him just because it would shake the world. But also, I guess as a YouTuber or as a content creator, it would progress. I mean, boxing has progressed this whole space a lot. Even like JJ and Joe did, what Theo and Joe did, then JJ and Joe, and then JJ and Logan, it moved the space forward a lot. Really, like the amount of like even JJ's music career really like took off as well thanks to his boxing because he just grew massively. Yeah, and people start to finally respect him on a mainstream level. So if Logan, like even Logan fighting Floyd is good for all of us. Really, it gives like validity to YouTube.
Yeah, unless he stops calling himself a YouTuber.
Yeah, which is what JJ did well. So thank you, JJ.
Yeah. I respect that from JJ. He's good.
Lord and Saviour KSI.
yeah.
Saving the UK scene once again.
The global scene now as well. But yeah, Floyd will win. Well, there's no winner, is there?
Well,
there is still a winner. Like someone will win the exhibition.
And if
like,
he gets
is that the case?
Yeah, it's like a friendly. Someone will win a friendly match or they draw.
Because that wasn't the case with Mike Tyson, was it?
Well, they drew. Like if someone had got a knockout somehow, like the other one had to retire.
Right. Okay. So I always thought there was just no winner anyway.
Well, I don't think they.
Because Floyd's had an exhibition against was it
Japanese guy?
Yeah. And he knocked him out in 3 rounds or something like that.
So Floyd, but I don't think like again, it doesn't count on his record. It's not
right. Okay.
It's not a win, but like you've seen it, you saw what happened.
Yeah, I had a bit of a brandy moment then. Yeah. Fair enough.
And then he'll call out Jake if he wins immediately.
Floyd.
Yeah.
I thought about this, and I
don't think Jake would fight him though because it's an exhibition. So,
well, I was talking to my like live stream about it. I was talking on Switch, and I was like, "Do you think he would?" Everyone was like, "Nah, I think it was just like a moment of anger." And then he'll go, "You know what? I can't be asked. Why fight Jake?
Money."
Because that's why he's fighting Logan, isn't it?
Money.
Yeah, but
that's why half the TikTokers said they were fighting, wasn't it? So
yeah.
Is it less interesting to see him fight Jake? Because, for example, JJ beat Logan, so surely JJ should be the one fighting Mayweather. But
it sounds like a soap opera, doesn't it? They beat them, so they should fight them, and that.
Well, no, but my thought is, if you watched JJ v Mayweather, it wouldn't be as interesting because they're way more similar in height and like size. Whereas the only reason people are like Logan has a chance, if you think that, is because he's so much taller, so much heavier, such longer reach.
Yeah.
So if you saw JJ fight Mayweather, you wouldn't think everyone would literally be like, he's won a couple of fights. Why is he fighting?
But if he wins just because of that, you've got the reach.
Yeah, I'd take Mayweather.
Yeah, I reckon you take Mayweather.
Yeah, you definitely win.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
and I can wear a t-shirt every day.
Yeah, you can. But I think I don't know. I think after Jake did what he did at the press conference as well, there is definitely like precedent there to be able to like promote a fight. I heard, by the way, I think Jake did an interview on a boxing channel or something where he did say, to be fair, like when he took the hat, he thought in his head, maybe that was a bad idea. when all the security guards started chasing, he was like, I think I fucked up. But I enjoyed that. Like I hate to say it, I've said it for a while on the podcast as well. Like I don't like Jake Paul. I don't think he's a very good guy. But I mean, he's doing the right thing.
He knows how to promote.
He knows how to promote. He's doing what Floyd did and McGregor did. You know, he's just being like a loudmouth, being crazy. You know, getting the headlines. But he's also being like the villain. So people pay. We were saying this last night. People pay to watch Jake Paul potentially lose. Like that's what Floyd did it 50 times. You know, if everyone wants to see him lose,
but he never does. He just can't. It feels like he can't switch it off. Because I don't know if you guys watched the Logan Paul
podcast.
Yeah, Impulsive.
Yeah.
They did one after the fight. Mm-hmm. I do dabble with them. Like when there's a good guest, I will. Happily watch because he's a very good host.
Yeah, he's good.
But that one, they had the Jake Paul on after the Ben Askren fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I've never seen something more awkward.
Really,
like the most awkward podcast. And it was like. Jake Paul is like, is he still playing this character, or is this
he the
actually
character?
him? Like, because podcasts are when you can be yourself.
Right? Yeah, I think it's close. I think he's close to that character he portrays, but not fully. I think he is calculated.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's like the greatest guy. So I think it's easy for him to do that. You know,
I just wonder what Logan must think looking at him doing all this stuff, considering Logan knows like, oh, you know, I was the same person.
Yeah,
and then obviously all messed up.
Yeah.
And obviously it's worked now, but Jake is him before.
Yeah.
Because he didn't Logan did that whole thing to David Dobrik saying like, oh, if you carry on down this road, like bad shit's going to happen.
Mm.
And then that happened and Logan was like, oh, I told you.
Yeah.
It seems the same with Jake. Like, oh, eventually this is going to come back to bite
especially
you.
in America, it always seems that you grow and grow and grow and they just wait and then they'll just pop that bubble at the right time.